Cam had a few chances, but the game got away from you, your team from there. Have you put your finger on why?
I thought we were good first half. I know we come in 2-0 down. We conceded a free goal from a corner. We had chances. I think also one after about 30 seconds. We had played a lot more in their half. Never felt under huge pressure. Get caught for the second on the counter, and then thereafter it was obviously the second half. You come out with an extra man. We went a bit gung ho with the personnel we had on the pitch, but no, it wasn't enough.
Yeah, with the corner, was it a flip goal or should Theo done better there?
I would have to see it back. I would have to see it back. We were disappointed with the manner of it. Absolutely. Again, I've not seen it back. So my initial reaction was it was a bit of a freak goal. Should he do better? Possibly. Should someone protect him a bit more? I don't know. I'd have to see it back. So I don't want to come out with it. And even if I did, I'll be honest, Carson, I won't throw people under the bus.
Sure. Frustrated though, they went down to 10. We saw what Oxford did to you on Tuesday night, but you couldn't take advantage of it.
No, we couldn't. I think the majority of the second half was played in their half, but we just couldn't get a goal early enough to kick on that little bit at the end. You see the scramble and the goal line, it doesn't go in, and listen, we're extremely disappointed. It's not been good enough. We had a good open meeting on Thursday, and individuals have stood up and said that they feel as if they have to do better. They don't feel as if we are getting absolutely outplayed, and anyone that understands the game will see that the last two games we haven't been absolutely outplayed. There's moments in the game that have changed, that's went against us. The sending off and the goal right in the half time against Oxford City. Then obviously they go down to 10 men, so it's difficult to evaluate that too much because we should be winning the game full stop.
You say it's not good enough. With respect to you said that a number of times now. It's 6 games without a win. How do you change it around here? Are you confident you can change things around?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had tough moments before. By the way, I know everyone wants to look at the negativity, and I absolutely get it. We were 5 unbeaten at home. That's the facts of it. The context maybe wasn't good enough. Games that we think we should have won, but listen, I'll continue as long as I'm required to. I won't hold back on anything. I'll continue to go and try and make it right, get results, and we'll go from there.
Some of these stats though are stacking against you. Not, as I say, 6 games without a win. You've conceded first in the last 9 games. Why is that for, particularly at home?
I don't know. It's been very difficult at home. It's been, if you look at some of the goals, have been errors that we've suffered from. Again, when one of my players makes an error, it's on me. So I'm happy to sit here and take all the criticism, and I know that people are desperate for it to ask those questions, Carson, which is fine, and I will never shy away from them. It's not been good enough. When you read that, stats are always brought up when things aren't going well. I've never, when we sat here maybe last year in the middle of the season, no one threw any positive stats at me. So stats only come when they're negative. I get it. I'm living it. I'm there. I'm in amongst it. I get it's not good enough. I hear it. I hear all the boos and stuff like that, and that's acceptable because again, it's not personal. As long as it's not personal and it's not anything like that. It's personal in terms of they're not happy with me. As long as I'm treated as a human being and not anything. And listen, they've got every right to boo. They've just watched us lose at home against 10 men.
And I'm very wary, this is your livelihood and this is your life and you devote so much to it. But one stat that doesn't lie is 16 points from 16 games, which is relegation form.
Yeah, at the moment it is, yeah. But we're still
only a third of the way through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So again, I understand your question, but I'm not going to sit here and I don't know what people. If you want me to say, "Oh, we're going to get relegated, we're going to do this, we're going to do that," no, we'll come out fighting. I don't know anything else. I'll keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting, and if it's not good enough, then I will walk away with my head held high that I've done everything I possibly can. But the thought process now is, how do we get better? How do we get a positive result on Tuesday? That's all I can control. I can't control everything else outside, the noise, all the rest of it. I understand it, and I know there's been a lot of negativity towards me, and I'm fine with that. That's part of the role. However, I will just keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting, and then again there's stats there that will back it up to say that we haven't been good enough. which is correct, because right now in this moment it is relegation form. I'm not going to stand here and say we're going to make the playoffs, but in amongst it, I spoke to Trev yesterday, in amongst it, the negativity, it's obviously we've lost another game of football, which isn't good enough, but we have raised the bar at this football club. We now have to try and stand up and deliver on that. That's where we're at.
I think in a way you've been a victim of your own success, haven't you? Because last season missed off from the playoffs from 1 point, record points tally. But this season, fans, and fans are fickle. I think we all are. They're not seeing the same kind of form that you showed last season, the same quality on the pitch. I mean, you said yourself that the players that come in weren't up to the level. Do you feel you've got enough quality now, enough backing from Chris Ammons and the board here in terms of your budget and the squad?
Yeah, listen, let's not go down that route of budgets and stuff like that. I've spoke before about that. It's a difficult division, but it's tough. It's really tough at the moment. I absolutely get your line of questioning. It is tough, and I know there's loads. Probably majority of supporters don't want to be standing here, but again, I'll keep fighting. I don't know nothing else. I've not spoke to the board or anything like that yet. We obviously missed out on a lot of players last year that we wanted to keep at the club. However, we didn't. We moved on. And to touch on your very first comment about being a victim of our own success, that's something we have to be proud of. It's something we have to embrace. Something the challenge we have to take on, that we've came in and done what we've done. But that's in the past. We've got to go and try and continue to deliver, and it's been difficult at the moment. 35
years of me sports reporting, I've seen players not playing for their managers losing the dressing room. You certainly haven't done that. Those players are still doing everything on the pitch that they can, aren't they?
Absolutely, and this is the thing where, listen, I don't think they will never stop playing for me, and that's me not being smug. We've got a brilliant connection. I'm very honest with them. It's not as if as I said last week, they're not lying on their back and I'm rubbing their tummy and telling them how good they are. We're very open and honest with them, and things have been difficult at the moment. Absolutely have. We have to get better, but it starts with me and it ends with me. I've got to be the one that takes the responsibility. Again, I could come out here and be honest in terms of I could start having a go at people, but they're my group of players. I'll look after them as long as I always will. I'll always protect the dressing room, and I think that's why you're seeing that they're still there and still fighting for us.
Yeah. A lot of fans were clapping. There was some booing, but a lot of fans clapping at the end for their endeavour. Just final question then. You've got Macclesfield Tuesday. There's a chance to put it right again quickly. I suppose you're welcome though.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to prepare for Tuesday and go and try and get a positive result. There's nothing else you can do. There's no point feeling sorry for ourselves. There's no one will feel sorry for me or the group of players. We've got to pick ourselves up, and it's my job to pick the players up and go and try and get a positive result. That's all we can do. I can only control what I can control. I can't control anything else.
Sure. Paul, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.